Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a plan with me in my fitness planner. I'm going to show you how I use it and exactly how I break it down for fitness planning. Imagine that. But if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future content. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you are here. Let's get started. All right, so today we're going to be doing a plan with me for the week of the 11th through the 17th in my fitness planner, and then I'm going to be doing my March page. Now, I'm a little late in doing this, but I do like to have it, it's kind of more for like March and the first week of, it'll be like the first week of April, because I started a little bit late. I started like after the first full week of January, so I kind of have done it a little weird. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to start with this first and show you exactly how I do things. So, depending on what sticker book you have for fitness, and maybe you don't have one at all, I like to track certain things for my watch. So, I will be pulling from the back of this these stickers that have the like watch categories. And I do not theme colors necessarily on this. I try to stay a little bit like blendy, but I don't necessarily like theme them. I just try to stay as matchy as I possibly can. It's not always possible though. It's definitely not always possible. And I will also say that I don't 100% focus on like the whole thing. I do pretty much use it a little bit like it says, but I don't totally like really get particular with it. So I'm going to show you though. I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, so then I'm trying not to hit the microphone as I'm flipping this sticker book, but I am notorious for doing that. I'm gonna put in there the days that I intend to work out, so it's probably could be like not the best thing to do to put in ahead of time that I am working out in case I don't, but I give myself enough grace to, if I don't do it, I will just write over the top of it or something like that. But my plans are to do it almost every day. And I would recommend being careful when you take these stickers off because they're like crazy. They're crazy stickers. I ripped them twice. I have ripped them twice. Okay. So then that would be what I'm going to consider my rest day. And yeah, so then what I'm going to do is I like to decorate up the top. I don't use this as much to really track every now and again, but normally I just kind of use it to just make it look more colorful and fun. And to try to keep myself motivated. So that's the main way that I use it, primarily. Which I will be going out of town the following week, so I want to have a really good day that week because I know that I'm not going to do it a couple days out of the following week. So I want to take advantage of it as I can. I like this one. This one's cute. I'm glad they do have a couple pages of these though because I have enjoyed them. Like they probably need to They probably need to come out with like a sticker roll of just those, which they did with steps, but alright. Drink more water. I do drink a lot of water actually though. Like that's something I don't struggle with a whole lot, but it is good to remind myself of that. And then what I'm also going to do, depending on, I go back and forth with wellness versus no wellness, but I am going to pull from somewhere a habit tracker. And let's see, right on there, sups. I'll know what it means. Okay, so then basically what I do here is I write down the food that I have consumed for the day, and it is a great way to log food. I do not track it on an app or anything. I do have one, but I haven't really used it. It is a great way to track what you believe you've consumed calorie-wise and what you think that is. So what I actually do is down here at the bottom, I have this step roll that I had from, it was a sticker roll for fitness. I don't know that they still sell it. I did buy it a long time ago at Michael's. I think they may still have it at Joann's, but I don't 100% know that. So if you can't find it, I don't know what to tell you. It's just not around anymore. But what I like to do with it is while I have steps written here, I actually don't mean steps, I mean calories. And so then I'm going to rewrite that. And these are not my calories burned. So basically down here, those are my calories burned. Those are more my estimate of calories consumed. And I just guesstimate a lot of it. I track a little bit, like as far as I try to add them up, but I'm not being too particular about it. So if you're like, oh, well, you don't totally know, you're right, I don't have 100% confirmation on it. All right, so then I just write down, and I have before, I've used these stickers that you see to kind of categorize the sections. I've almost used all of them, and so I just actually now have been writing it in there and haven't really been fooling around with it. I also have been trying to do like intermittent fasting, so I don't really eat my first meal until later, excluding coffee, and so I just track what I eat when I start eating it. That is the way I track that. Now, what I do is sticker here. What I do with this, I'm going to pull a couple different things down, and we're going to work on the March. But what I do with these is I actually just take out one of these really little awesome cards, and I put the activities that I'm going to do per workout on there, and then that's good through the week. So whatever days I work out that week, I try to keep it consistent in that week itself. So I will fill one of these cards out and work it. And I just, I don't have a specific plan that I follow. I just kind of do what I want to do, and I make it up. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but that's just the way I've been doing it. So then, now that that is done, save me some time there, I want to work on my March part of it. So what I do here, I'm going to cut this sticker out, is I've been tracking. I'm not a huge fan of the scale. I don't know that it's the best way to like track things. I just feel like it can be discouraging a lot of times, and I don't know if it's the best way to do things. So, but I'm a big fan of photos because I feel like they are helpful Although I still have trouble with looking at my own photos because I'm like, I don't see any difference, but everyone else is like, that's crazy. So I have been looking at keeping track. Now this is the original start. This is the most current, and I just keep track of it and then look it over. And every month. So I'll put that in there, and that way I can see the difference from one month to the next to help like really keep me going and inspired and feeling good. And I printed that onto my Sprocket, but you could do it on any printer that you want to. I don't know that it really matters. Yeah, that really matters. And then what I'm going to write here is really just like my March goal. So for March, one of my goals is March 1 for 31, which is March 1 a day for 31 days for March. And so you're going to equal 31 miles for the month. So that's one of my goals. I want to work out at least 4 times a week. At minimum. And then I want myself down here to enjoy the ride. Do not rush. Do not rush it. I tend to want things done overnight. And then over here, what I'm loving about myself, and I'm going to write my dedication. I've been very dedicated. Okay, and then over here, oops, the sticker didn't stick. Working out at least 4 times per week, and then take my supplements. Which I feel like has been a huge thing for me. I've really enjoyed doing that. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write on here the supplements that I'm going to take. I won't bore you with all of them, but they are all very plexus related, and I have really enjoyed them. So, I'm just going to put a couple on here right now. Pink drink 1. Pink drink 2. And I may put habit trackers. I do have a habit tracker in my week, but I might put a habit tracker on here just to see, like, for each individual one, I might track if I've taken that or not, which I did not do recently, but I have forgotten a couple days, and so I was like, oh, I better make sure to do it, because I feel like it has been a significant increase in my traction. So I will say that I didn't do the month of January on this page. I just kind of did the month of February. I kind of did a little bit different, but I actually really feel like this is an important page to put together for your fitness goals. So I really think that you should take the time to do it. I think it's a great way to ensure that you are staying on track with whatever your goals are and making sure that you're focusing on them. And then this was my vision board. Which I love. So then I'm going to show you a little bit. I have this in my Franken planned, multifunctional. I kind of call this whole planner, it's like my personal development planner, I feel like, but it is a great way to keep track of things and really just focus on your purpose and everything. So, this will track my workouts for the week, but as you can see before that, I have this week that we're in, and then go into next week. So yeah, that's pretty much all I do, and just keep it really simple and decorative, and it really is functional for tracking, and I can look back at it and see things I've done and things I ate and things that worked and how I've increased. I love being able to see how I've increased in steps and activity and different things like that, and stamina, just really overall increasing that. It's a great way to keep track of things. So don't put too much don't put too much effort, or not effort, but don't overthink just actually using it. Just actually use it. And I hope that it will work as well for you as it has been for me. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure, if you haven't already, to subscribe so you don't miss any future content. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, you can click the link on the screen. Have a great rest of your day.